are going to be sharing here in this sacred circle experiences, insights, and wisdom that come from these masters, beings all so divine, who have lived this experience of the 8-day living on love process here in Sweden. The information and the love that they share with you comes directly from their hearts, as they have now stepped into their own mastery and are able to project this light and love into the world. Enjoy and receive them with all the love in your heart.
This has just been the most wonderful 8 days of my life, and I have experienced what I have been longing for in my heart, always, to be seen, to be really seen from within, and also to experience, finally, to break through the wall of inside and outside and be one with all. And just be joyful and relaxed and just let this little bee be right in front of my eyes. Everything is just, yeah, I'm in a state of happiness, and I know it's gonna stay like that because that is my desire.
Everything, and I felt wonderful before, but I was always need always to work with myself to get that balance, and now it is permanent. I feel totally peace in myself. I enjoy the stillness in my body and soul. I didn't know I could feel more happy. I don't have to do anything to be happy. And I feel love for myself, for everybody in the whole world. And yeah.
I'm so grateful for having been here now with you as a family during this 8 days process, and it's very hard for me, in fact, to put in words what it has meant to me. A feeling of unity with the universe, which I before this sometimes had in what's it in English, just a few seconds or so, but never really grasped and could hold onto or be into. And now it's like a permanent state of peacefulness and joy and integrity and just being alive so much. So wonderful. So wonderful. Wow.
this has been an experience that is beyond what I have experienced in my life, and I'm sure when I'm going through my life time, this period of 8 days will shine radically, strongly. And we are sitting here in Sweden on an island, in an area with beautiful nature, islands, water, everything. And here, through this process, my light around me and inside me has been turned on, and it is a great, great feeling. I know this is only words, and I can feel the words in me, but it is not the same when I say it. I have seen many videos from Akahi and heard what others have said that have participated in the process. And what they have said, it is so true. I can say it is so true. It is so true for me because I have experienced that also. And that is wonderful. It is not just wonderful. It is so joyful. It is happiness. It is, wow, yeah. I'm free now. And the resistance in me, the resistance, what is that? Oh, it's not there anymore. It's gone. So I feel liberated. And now there is a unity in me, so my soul and body can work together with the universe and create what is needed. And I thank you.
This has been an opportunity once in a lifetime. I think with taking this step, I could complete my whole journey. Peace, serenity, unity. I could find the whole universe that I was always looking up to it inside of me. Because of presence of Akahi and Camila and the whole group. The whole process is extremely and beyond in any senses that anybody can give such a gift to herself or himself. It is wishes to. And now I can proudly say there is nothing to be healed, and I'm Pranic conscious being. Thank you. Thank you, Camila. Thank you, Akahi. Thank you, all of you, for this beautiful, wonderful process. Thank you.
Yes, 8 days are over so quickly. Before it started, I was very skeptical if it was all possible, especially the fasting part and not drinking water for 3 days. I was very afraid of it. But it has really been like a walk in the park. It's a beautiful park around us here. We are in a beautiful place. I'm so surprised that the food is not important anymore at all. This limitation of having to think about food and prepare it and think about water is not so important anymore. And it went very, very easy. And I think the way in which Camila and Akahi are doing this, there is so much love in the process and so much freedom. It just makes it very easy. Even for somebody like me, I was really skeptical if it was really possible. It has just been beautiful. And now the 8 days are finished. It's really about so much more. It's really about feeling the freedom inside you, of not being limited anymore to things where you thought were really necessary, but they are not. So just opened the whole world of possibilities for me. And I just want to thank you, Camila and Akahi, for it. It's just been beautiful. Thank you.
I had a lot of experience in breathing techniques and in fasting, and I also done the 7 days of the 21 days process. And so I know a lot about fasting and not drinking during 7 days, and I know that's possible. And I've also done a lot of ascension practice, but this 8 days with Akahi and Camila here in Sweden has been one of the most fabulous experiences I ever had. So this has been a great step into this new and infinite way of my life. So thank you, both of you, thank you, all of you, for your contribution. Thank you.
I have not been eating or drinking for 3 whole days. And it's not a limitation, it's a liberation. And it's not about not eating, it's about emptying. Just letting go so something else can come in. And it's not in any way the way you expect it to be. It's 10 times better. No, 1,000,000 times than what you expect it to be, because it's beyond anything that we know about or that we have experienced before. And now that the 8 days are finished, I am still a human being. I am not a perfect human, but I am a perfect being. And I can trust that being now. I know that I can trust it. I know that I have the wisdom in me, and that's all I need. And the process has given me total and utter joy.
I'm not really able to describe what has been happening in those 8 days. totally beyond anything I could have understood, thought about. It's breaking limitations of our collective thought forms, of the ways we all still think life is, and it's not. And so often I've had the feeling I'm and all of us are so much more than we think we are. And then I would want to kind of open curtains, like, come on, let's be who we really are. And although I have experienced many different modalities and ways of finding our way to a more lighter living, which has happened this week, it's been beyond my expectation, and it's been simple. And I must say I have enjoyed the week greatly. I have enjoyed it so much that since I was a young child, and even then I think I felt burdened with things, I have spent 8 days from 10 in the morning after our morning breathing till 6 at night when we started our evening breathing, just totally playing, being free, being happy, following my own intuition, feeling. Like, now I like to swim, and now I like to sleep. I did a lot of sleeping, and now I like to do some drawing, and I've hardly done any writing and no reading at all, which is very unusual for me. So this has been exquisite, and there's only great, great gratitude to all of you here, and to all the ones we can't see. So thank you.
Well, just so you know where I'm coming from, I hate fasting. And I have always suffered from fasting. And I thought, what am I doing taking a holiday, going to not eat and even not drink for 3 days? And the day before I came, I had a session with a physiotherapist, and she said, you're too stressed to detox right now. So I advised against it. And I thought, well, I'm doing it. And it was really some part of me which was counter rational, knew I had to come here and experience this. I saw the videos on YouTube of the other people, and I thought, if this is real, if this is really true. See, I always thought, oh yeah, the people in India who are yogas for 50 years, they can get along just on air, or but I can't even sit cross-legged without getting uncomfortable. I can't even do it. So I thought, well, if this is true, this is like when Galileo started saying the world is round, and everybody said, no, come on, we've always known it's flat. Who do you think you are with this wild idea? And he even was put under house arrest for 2 years, or maybe more than 2 years, I don't remember. But anyway, I want to say, I share everybody's joy. This has not been it's been at times difficult, because part of this process is cleaning out a lot of old goop in your mind and your feelings, conditioning, things you were taught to believe that aren't necessarily applicable, and old traumas from your childhood. And part of the beauty of this is you're not only freeing yourself from dependency in an unhealthy way, but not only cleaning them out, which I have been very familiar with, but also replacing them with the light that you are. And the light that you are has wisdom of its own that you don't even have to be in control of or do anything complicated. You just have to breathe, and Akahi and Camila lead you through the consciousness, which is not hard. In fact, it's delicious. And I really feel I've had a holiday. So I wasn't going to give this talk because I don't like to give recommendations, but here I am doing it. I hope if you feel called, that you will follow your call.
The voices of the masters expressing their own infinite consciousness through the wisdom that the universe chooses to express through each one of them. We are also grateful, joyful to accompany this evolution, this self-illumination of each being, refining humanity with every breath we